The book of 1 Chronicles primarily focuses on the history of Israel, particularly the lineage of David, and the establishment of his kingdom. Jabez's story interrupts the long genealogical lists of names, drawing attention to his character and prayer. This contrast highlights that individual stories matter within the broader historical context. Jabez's story appears in 1 Chronicles 4 verses 9 to 10. Jabez directly translates to "he will cause pain" in Hebrew. His mother named him Jabez, due to the significant pain she experienced while giving birth to him. Essentially, the name reflects the difficult birthing process she endured. This carried a weight of expectation and struggle throughout his life. Jabez is described as a descendant of David and more honorable than his brothers. He was known for his poignant prayer pleading for blessings, which included a request for God to enlarge his territory, be with him, and keep him from harm. The circumstances surrounding his birth may have influenced his desire for a life that transcended his painful beginnings. He had a desire for blessings and an ambition for greater influence. By praying for the enlargement of his territory, Jabez acknowledged that only God could grant such a request. Jabez begins his prayer with a heartfelt plea, "Oh, that you would bless me indeed." By seeking God's blessing, Jabez acknowledges that true fulfillment and success come from the Creator. We often strive for blessings in our own lives, such as health, prosperity, and relationships, but this prayer reminds us to seek them directly from God, who knows our needs better than we do. Next, Jabez asks, "Enlarge my territory." This is not merely a request for physical land, but symbolizes a desire for growth and influence in all aspects of life. It speaks to the aspiration to have a greater impact in the world, to serve more, and to reach beyond our limitations. Jabez then prays, "Let your hand be with me." This is a plea for God's presence and guidance. It is a recognition that without God's hand upon us, our efforts are in vain. We are reminded that we are not alone in our endeavors. We need divine support to navigate the challenges and uncertainties of life. This part of the prayer encourages us to cultivate a relationship with God, seeking His wisdom and strength at every step. Jabez concludes with a request to be kept from harm and pain. This reflects a desire for protection and peace. It is a reminder that life can be fraught with difficulties, but in seeking God's protection, we can find solace and assurance that He is with us in our struggles. Let us, like Jabez, pray with intention, trusting that God hears our cries and desires to bless us abundantly. As we explore this prayer, let's consider what it means to enlarge our territory in our own lives. Before we can talk about enlargement, we must first understand where we are. Our territory can represent various aspects: our spiritual life, relationships, careers, and personal growth. What is the current state of your territory? Are there areas where you feel constrained or limited? Recognizing our starting point is crucial to moving forward. Psalm 37 verse 4 reminds us, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." Jabez was bold in his request, knowing that God is able to do far more than we can ask or even imagine. Ephesians 3 verse 20. We often impose limitations on ourselves based on past experiences or fear of failure. Jabez's life began with sorrow, yet he chose to rise above that identity. We must remember that our past does not define our potential. Philippians 4 verse 13 tells us, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." With God, we can break free from the boundaries set on us and embrace the possibilities ahead. We are called to steward our resources, talents, and influence wisely. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6 encourages us to trust in the Lord with all our hearts and lean not on our understanding. God honors sincere prayers, hence we must approach Him boldly. As we close today, let's embrace the prayer of Jabez as our own. Let us ask God to bless us and enlarge our territory not for our glory, but for His. As we step out in faith, trusting His guidance, we can expect a transformation in our lives and the lives of those around us. Let's take a moment to pray together, asking God to reveal the areas in our lives where we need growth and to give us the courage to pursue it. Jabez serves as a reminder of the potential for individuals to overcome adversity. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.